Hi everyone, my name's Scott. Welcome to Planes, Trains, Everything, and welcome to Amsterdam Centraal Station. This is the love of my life. This is my cookbook. That is my 1989 Thomas Cook European Rail Timetable, and I love that publication. According to that, you could catch a fast train from here, Amsterdam to Brussels, in just 3 hours. Now you can do it in 2 hours with Thayls. You can do it with Flixbus in 2.5 hours. You could actually fly with KLM in 45 minutes. But today I'm going to go the old school way. I am going to be catching not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 different trains between here and Brussels. So one's an intercity train, most are regional trains, and this is going to take 3 hours and 45 minutes. What could possibly go wrong? One thing that could go wrong is the fact that there are track works somewhere between Amsterdam and Brussels. And when I booked this journey months ago, I thought this will be fine. What could go wrong? It looks as if one of the sectors could be replaced by a rail replacement bus service. However, according to the Netherlands Railways website, regional trains may be affected, but intercity trains may not be, so I might be off the hook. I guess I'm going to find out in an hour or two. Well, that was the third toilet I tried on this train. The first one was broken, the second one was locked, and that one was heavily vandalized. I'm going to base myself in the middle of the train because I've got an 11-minute connection at Rotterdam Centraal, and I reckon being in the middle kind of hedges the bets a bit. Right, let's get on board. This is down as an intercity train. Toilets are a mess, the carriage itself is dirty, it's worn, it needs a good revamp. Nah, this is not a good experience for an intercity train in the Netherlands. No. Yes, so assuming I catch my 11-minute connection at Rotterdam Centraal, the next train I'm catching goes to a place called Roosendaal. That gives me the luxury of 21 minutes, so I might get a coffee just to bring me up to cruising altitude, something to eat because I'm starving. And I'm pretty sure it's the one after that, the one that crosses the border into Belgium, that's the one that's got the track works. Well, I think I finished that coffee in 2 seconds flat. Okay, we have now got the luxury of 5 minutes to wait for the train to Roosendaal. That's a new one. Now that is an intercity train. It was clean, it was comfortable, it was clean, it was air conditioned, and did I mention it was clean? That first one out of Amsterdam Centraal was an absolute joke. Did you know that they actually have a supplement to travel on intercity trains in the Netherlands? They should be paying us to travel on that sort of train. But this was a real pleasure. What a shame I was only on it for about 35 minutes. Roosendaal, a place I didn't even know existed up until a few weeks ago. Right, let's find out where my next train is leaving from. And here we are on platform 1, and this is my train, train number 3. Nothing to look at, but then I'm only on it for about 8 minutes. I'm literally just crossing the border into Belgium, to the town of Essen. Now there is an Essen in Germany, but this is the Essen in Belgium, and I've got a feeling it's going to be a bit smaller than the German one. Right, let's get on board. Ew. At Essen I have the luxury of 17 minutes. I probably won't need all 17 minutes. I don't think Essen's a big place. But I'm finding this has been really quite stressful. Usually I give myself a lot more connection time, but this has been cutting it to the bone, and I'm sure back in 1989 it was a lot less stressful than this, because it was a through train after all. I'm catching 4 different trains, 2 different rail systems, but I think we're going to win. I feel confident now that I'm on the train to Essen. I think I'm going to win. Oh, and there's the whistle. We're off. That train looked a bit worse for wear on the outside, but it was actually in better condition inside than again that intercity train out of Amsterdam. Right, we have got about 15-16 minutes for the final leg to Brussels. Train number 4, and no sign of any disruptions because of track maintenance. Who knows?
Mijn beste reizigers, een hele goede middag en hartelijk welkom in deze IC-trein naar Antwerpen, Brussel en Charleroi. Eerste haltes van deze trein zijn Kalmthout, Heide, Kapellen, Ekeren, Antwerpen Luchtbal en Antwerpen Centraal. Opgelet beste reizigers voor Kalmthout, Heide, Kapellen en Ekeren. Het is niet toegestaan uitstappen in de...
This is Brussels Centraal station, not to be confused with Brussels Midi. Not quite as glamorous as the other one either. My train actually continues on to Charleroi, it doesn't go to Brussels Midi, so I'm getting off here. But I'll speak to you once I'm out of this station. And here we are in Brussels, the hard way. I actually found that quite stressful. I think I was stressed because I hadn't had my coffee, because I was worried about the 11-minute connection time. I was worried about the track maintenance works and me getting stranded somewhere, and also that first train out of Amsterdam really shook me because I thought, boy, if that's the one out of the capital city, what are the rest going to be like? But anyway, we made it. I'm glad you came along with me as well. It was an interesting journey. I always enjoy these different journeys, you know, instead of using the high-speed trains, take your time, have a look at the scenery. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't, but the majority of the trains today were great. So thanks very much for coming along, guys, and I'll see you next time.